Make sure you don't forget to check out and buy my new book, The Construction Worker, based on the life of my grandfather. Just head over to Amazon, the app or the website, switch over the category search to books, and type in The Construction Worker, and you will find it right there on the website. You can get it on Amazon, actual hard physical copy, or you could buy it on Kindle. So pick up a copy today at Amazon or Kindle. And I hope you guys enjoy. And like always, thank you so much for watching this video.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, live from the studio, GhoulishGallery.
Yeah, give me a sec. I said just give me a sec. Guys, come on. Just don't feel like it, do you hear me? No. This is Final Destination 4. No, I'm not calling it by its original name, otherwise known as the bad one. Okay? Are we good here for today's shoot? No? Well, I don't care. Yeah, I'm not excited about this one. Final Destination 4 is genuinely shocking with how bad it is. It is genuinely surprising to me how horrible it is. Even on this recent rewatch of the entire series, which I own the entire collection of on DVD, I was like, you know what, maybe it was some like fun distraction, maybe it's not as bad as I remember, but holy shit, it's beyond worse than I remember. Final Destination 4 is the worst one, without question. Like, no joke, any of these other ones are 10 times better than this in every regard. And the reason why is so sad. This movie genuinely feels like, I have a theory of this movie. Final Destination 4 is the movie I imagine people who have never watched the series assume the series is. You know what I mean? Just bland as fuck characters, no story at all in the slightest, just gore and random deaths, the end. Like, that is what this movie is to a T, and that is how I imagine people who have never watched Final Destination. You know those people you ask where they never seen it, but they immediately go, yeah, I heard about it, you know, just basically blood, gore, death chasing, and whatever. This is that movie. This movie literally feels like it was made specifically just for those people. Like, I would be so fucking pissed if I met somebody who's never seen Final Destination except this one, and it's because of how shit this movie is that they do not give a shit about the entire series or don't want to give it a chance. Like, all this does is give this big slab of evidence, this big little piece that people can use to try to condemn this series that is actually really well done. Alright, enough stalling, let's jump into why it's not good. Final Destination 4 has literally nothing to talk about. The movie even just starts. It just starts. Nothing. Just starts. There's not even a big opening on the characters, who they are. You know, like for example, Final Destination 1, 2, and 3. There was a whole big opening where it shows the characters, who they are, what they're doing in their life right now, you know, like plans for college or work or things going on in their lives, their friends, their family. Like 3 had a deep connection with the girl and her dad and her other friends. 2 had the deep connection with, you know, trying to remember her mother that she lost and how she blames herself and the events of 1. And then 1 was just a group of teens getting ready for a Paris trip, trying to figure out where they're going to go from here, their lives. There was all these openings to the last few movies that made you invested and want to care about the characters. That's what made it so interesting. But in Final Destination 4, it literally just starts. It just throws you in immediately to the flashback. You know, every movie has all the setup, maybe little hints to the death coming, and then big vision, boom, we need to get out of here. This movie just starts. It just starts with, alright, here's a 4 brain-dead pricks who genuinely have no character or nothing. No joke, the only character we get from them is, I like to drink, edgy teen, and these two are dating. That's really it. They give me nothing else. It's just if you grabbed a bunch of brain dead, beta house, beta, typical, like, frat movie, like the typical jocks from one of those college frat movies, and you just made them the main characters. Basically, if you grabbed the background jock filler made to be killed in a Jason movie and just made them the main character, there's nothing here. And the movie just starts just immediately, I like NASCAR, boom, explosion, alright, NASCAR kills us. And yeah, that's it. And then the rest of the movie is just, alright, here's just a bunch of deaths, and the main guy trying to find out how to stop them, the end. Like, there's genuinely nothing I could pull from this. There's no deepness, there's no anything like that. All I could do is talk about the kills, I guess. And I'll be honest, only one of them I think was clever. The only kill, and no, I don't like the fucking pool anus suction kill. I thought it was a bit too cartoony and over the top and ridiculous. The only one I liked was the hair salon one, because that one did what the other movies do. There's all this tension around it, things moving around, pieces being put together, a big twist everywhere of like, how is she going to die here? Will it be the scissors, the chair? It could be anything. And then, nah, it's just a random rock that her kids threw earlier at a lawnmower across the street. Well, topped off with a pun. But that was the only one I thought was well done. The rest I just find very to the point. Either the rest of the kills are either too straight to the point or right on the nose like crazy. Like it's like bashing its nose trying to be smart. And it's just annoying. 4 has nothing to it except one cool death, and that is it. Every single else falls flat. There's no story here. There's no character that I give a shit about. And everyone here feels like a fucking soap opera actor. The acting is bad. It's beyond bad. Every character acts like the typical, oh no, are you serious? Listen, man, I wanted to die too, but I held on. I got you, man. Yeah, I mean, like, what? Like, it's literally that to a T. The acting is so brain dead, it's annoying. The story is non-existent. The deaths are just whatever. And even the interesting plot of how is the main character going to see these things happening? Is it going to be like The Girl from 2, where she gets these little hints of a future that can warn her? Is it going to be like 3 with cool photographs? Nah, he just gets random CGI put together mini cutscenes giving him hints of what a death could be, and then he just kind of sleeps and lets the death happen either way. So yeah, it's really nothing. You could genuinely skip this movie and you won't miss a goddamn thing. You could literally just watch 1, 2, 3, 5 of them Bloodlines and you won't miss a thing. And yeah, I'm saying Final Destination 4. I know for some stupid reason they actually tried to market this as the true finale to Final Destination. This is the Final Destination. But for fuck's sakes, if this was the finale, this would have been the most disrespectful, really poorly put together, dumbest finale of all time. It genuinely feels like this was just crapped out. Whoever was told to make this just shit it out, pissed out the flames, lit it on fire again to piss it out more, and then said, it's good enough. Just skip it. This was the first dud in this grand Halloween spooky season. And I'm glad after this we got a lot more good ones to look forward to. This one was so bad, I think I might just take a break and look at a different Halloween special to fill in the time before we dive into Final Destination 5. Like, subscribe, tell me what you think, and also right below your very own spooky thoughts for the holidays.